What hidden truths are behind how Tiger Woods' parents' actions may have shaped his challenges? This is an exclusive look into the complex life of this golf legend, revealing the impact of Earl and Kultida Woods' strict yet supportive upbringing, and how it shaped his successes and challenges both on and off the course. Our team checked out sources like Essentially Sports and Golf Digest to bring you exclusive details and stories about how his parents' unique way of raising him influenced his incredible golf career. You won't want to miss this. Here's a little backstory on how he became one of the most famous golf players. He is often seen as the greatest golfer ever, and much of that success comes from the influence of his parents. Their approach to raising him set him up to take over the sport and change golf forever. But this strict upbringing also meant he missed out on some of the things other kids may have taken for granted. From a very young age, he had a strong love for golf, something his father, Earl Woods, who was a big golfer himself, encouraged. He even memorized his dad's phone number just to ask when they'd go out and play, starting as early as 2 years old. By the time he was 5, he was the youngest player in golf events. Unlike some kids, he wasn't pushed into the sport. He truly loved it and was dedicated. That love for golf became the foundation for his future, with his parents carefully planning for him to become the best golfer in history. Earl Woods was key in helping him manage his emotions, especially while playing. He often got upset after a bad shot, but under Earl's guidance, he learned how to turn that frustration into focus, keeping his cool while still playing with passion. This ability to control his emotions became one of Tiger's standout traits as a competitor. Both Earl and Tiger's mom, Kultida, supported his love for golf and made sure he was mentally and emotionally tough enough to handle the challenges ahead. They were heavily involved in his upbringing, making sure he not only succeeded in golf, but also grew into a well-rounded person. They even taught him how to handle media attention from a young age, helping him become a public figure known for his composure off the course as much as his skills on it. Early on, he was viewed as the golden boy of golf, and his parents played a huge part in shaping both his athletic and personal life. Now, I know we're all curious, how did Earl and Kultida Woods' parenting guidance influence his success and character? His parents raised him with a balanced and supportive approach, creating an environment where he could thrive without too much pressure. Even though there was a lot of expectation for him to succeed, they made sure Tiger's childhood wasn't filled with the strict, demanding rules often seen in other sports families. Unlike some harsh parenting examples like figure skater Tonya Harding's mom, Earl and Kultida let him grow up in a loving and caring setting. Their guidance helped him become not just a top golfer, but also a thoughtful and approachable person admired by fans everywhere. Tiger's down-to-earth nature, seen in how he treated fans and carried himself, reflects the influence of his parents. Their approach was a big factor in Tiger's success both on and off the course. His actions away from the game, like signing autographs and interacting with fans, showed the values they taught him early on. While they set some rules, they never controlled every aspect of his life, allowing him to steer his own path. His ability to stay competitive yet humble helped solidify his role as a role model and ambassador for golf. Tiger's success wasn't just about his talent, but also the thoughtful guidance from his parents. Tiger's achievements are a result of the intentional and caring way his parents raised him. His parents found the right balance between having expectations and letting him take charge of his own journey. They supported his dreams without forcing their own on him, making sure he felt empowered to shape his career. Their influence went beyond his golfing success, helping him become a genuine and relatable person both on and off the green. Tiger's humility, despite his fame, is a clear sign of the strong foundation his parents provided, making him not only a top golfer, but a cherished figure in the sports world. Why was Woods' personal life so different from his public image? While he thrived in the spotlight, his personal life showed the struggles he faced, especially because of his upbringing. Despite his public success, he was known to be shy and introverted off the golf course, a stark contrast to his commanding presence during games. His high school girlfriend described him as quiet and with only a few close friends, yearning for a more typical teenage experience. Through their relationship, he discovered a different side of life, one full of warmth and community, as her family offered an environment far removed from his own. Her lively, welcoming family became a refuge for Tiger, giving him a taste of what life could be like outside the intense focus on his golf career. However, when Tiger's parents found out he had visited her during college without telling them, it created a lot of tension. When he came home and confessed, his parents told him he couldn't see her anymore. Although he was an adult by then, he followed their wishes, ending the relationship and cutting off his link to a more normal life. This moment showed just how much influence his parents still had over him and the sacrifices he was willing to make to meet their expectations. As Tiger's fame soared after winning tournaments like the Masters at just 21, any chance of leading a regular life disappeared. The pressures from his upbringing, combined with his rapid rise in golf, meant that he would never enjoy the same kind of freedom as most people his age. His reserved personality and the expectations placed on him led to the breakdown of his personal relationships, even as his professional career reached new heights. Lastly, how did losing his dad change his life and career? He was once seen as the golden boy of golf, with a flawless reputation admired by millions. However, the death of his father, Earl Woods, in 2006 marked a major shift in his life. Earl had been dealing with health problems for a long time, and his absence from Tiger's 2005 Masters win was one of the first signs that his health was failing. When Earl passed away the next year, he was heartbroken. Earl had been more than just a father. He was Tiger's closest friend and mentor. This loss deeply impacted Tiger, and in the years after his father's death, his life began to fall apart. Despite these personal challenges, he played some of the best golf of his career between 2006 and 2008, with performances that matched his legendary Tiger Slam of 2000. However, his personal troubles soon caught up with him. In 2009, allegations of infidelity came to light, damaging Tiger's once spotless image. Along with these scandals, he faced physical injuries, including a torn Achilles and a likely torn ACL, which made his struggles on and off the course even worse. Issues with prescription drugs, possible abuse, ongoing infidelity, and reports of alcohol use also became part of his story. Despite these problems, Tiger's public apology and his acknowledgement of his mistakes showed that he cared about the impact of his actions on his fans, especially the younger generation who had looked up to him. Even though his wife, Elin Nordegren, did not forgive him, Tiger's attempt to own up to his behavior set him apart from other celebrities facing similar scandals. His downfall wasn't just about his personal failures, but also about the pressures of fame, the loss of his father, and the strict upbringing that might have prevented him from fully grasping the consequences of his actions. In the years after his fall, he worked on rebuilding both his career and personal life, proving that his story, despite its controversies, was far from over. And there you have it, an inside look into how Tiger Woods' parents shaped his incredible career and the personal challenges he faced along the way. It's amazing to see how their support and strict expectations played such a huge role in his journey. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Tiger Woods' life and want to see more fascinating stories and behind-the-scenes details, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.